As promised, we have a second part of the Honor 10 Lite review now that the price has been announced. In our first video, which was the longer review of the Honor 10 Lite, I've spoken about the display, the design, the camera performance, the overall performance, and a lot more. In this video, I'm going to sum up that whole review and tell you if the Honor 10 Lite is worth buying or not. I'm also going to be comparing the phone with a lot of its peers in the same price range. So what are you waiting for? Hi, I'm Ershad from t.phone, and let's get down to our second review of the Honor 10 Lite. But before we move on, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to get notified whenever Mr. Phone puts out an awesome new tech video. As per today's standards, the Honor 10 Lite is actually a very petite phone and does definitely look good, especially in this color variant. But the plastic back actually attracts a lot of smudges and it also attracts a lot of scratches as well. Now what that does, it dampens the what could have been possibly the premium feel of the phone. Also, the rear cameras are not really great shooters, but the selfie camera actually can take good pictures. Another thing that was actually very average was actually the battery life of the phone. But the Honor 10 Lite's trump card is the Kirin 710 SoC inside the phone, and couple that with EMUI 9.0 based on Android 9 Pie, it definitely gives the phone a lot of advantage, especially in this price range. Add to that the fact that the 6.2-inch IPS LCD panel has this very tiny dewdrop notch actually makes for a really good viewing experience. My only grouse with the otherwise decent display is the fact that the color temperature is slightly cool by default, but thankfully you can change that in settings, so I'm not really complaining much about that. At its launch price of Rs 13,999 for the 4GB variant, the phone is actually competitively priced, but the 17,999 price for the 6GB variant feels slightly more expensive. 4 grand more for a 2GB RAM increase feels slightly expensive. Now you know what we should do is actually compare the Honor 10 Lite against its rivals. How about we start off the comparison with its sibling, the Honor 8X. The 8X is a bigger phone and has better rear cameras compared to the 10 Lite. Moreover, the 8X also looks very premium. To add to that, the price difference between the two phones is not much. For just Rs 1000 more, the 8X seems like a better option overall. That said, the Honor 10 Lite definitely makes a case for itself with its smaller frame and a great selfie camera as well. Now coming to Xiaomi's Redmi Note 6 Pro, this is the company's latest offering in the under Rs 15,000 price range. The 10 Lite definitely offers a more powerful Kirin 710 SoC compared to the Snapdragon 636 inside the Note 6 Pro. Also, the 10 Lite is far more compact and has a smaller notch. This could be a big deal for a lot of folks when making that purchase decision. If you don't care for the notch much, the Note 6 Pro offers a far superior camera performance and battery performance too. Also, apart from the annoying ads, MIUI 10 feels slightly more refined than EMUI 9. But that's just a personal preference. I mean, your preference could vary. With the price drop of the Mi A2, this phone has become a very desirable one in the under Rs 15,000 price category. It has by far the best rear and front cameras on a phone under Rs 20,000. Also, the stock Android performance on Snapdragon 660 is great too. There is just a lot to like about the Mi A2, but critics of the Mi A2 don't like 3 specific things about the phone. 1, the fact that it doesn't have a headphone jack. Secondly, the below average battery life on offer. And thirdly, the ungainly camera bump on the rear actually makes the Mi A2 an undesirable phone as far as the looks are concerned. These are strong enough reasons for someone to not pick up the Mi A2 over the Honor 10 Lite. But if you can look past these, the Mi A2 actually makes for a very, very good purchase decision in this price range. Coming to the Zenfone Max Pro M2, I think Asus has done a lot to improve upon the first generation Max Pro M1. It has better cameras, but the camera app still has a long way to go before it can serve the purpose. Moreover, for fans of stock Android, the Max Pro M2 is one of the very few phones that actually come with stock Android in this price range. Also, the Max Pro M2 comes with Snapdragon 660 under the hood, which makes it as powerful as the 10 Lite. Let's not forget that the Max Pro M2 is also a battery monster with its humongous 5000 mAh battery. Between the 10 Lite and the Max Pro M2, I prefer the Max Pro M2, but that's also because I have a soft spot for stock Android. Now coming to the final phone in this comparison, the Realme U1. The Realme U1 is a better choice compared to the Realme 2 Pro as far as the competition to the Honor 10 Lite is concerned, primarily because it has the same front camera sensor. We actually liked the Realme U1 when we reviewed it. The MediaTek P70 might put off folks, but trust me, it is great for regular usage. That said, the Honor 10 Lite is definitely better at PUBG if you're interested in gaming compared to the U1. Between the 10 Lite and the U1, which one has the better selfie camera is something everyone must be wondering. Well, you know what, let's quickly take a look at a few selfie samples and judge together. Now that you've taken a look at the samples, the selfie pictures in daylight clearly reveal that the 10 Lite prefers a pinkish tone compared to the U1, which is warmer. The U1's selfie looks more natural. Additionally, the details on the shirt and the color accuracy of the shirt are much better on the U1's shot. Even the portrait blur is better on the U1 when you compare the portrait shots. Take a look at the area around my right shoulder, for example. The U1 does a better job of the portrait blur compared to the Honor 10 Lite. In less than ideal lighting conditions, the Realme U1 offers more exposure and looks more crisper compared to the Honor 10 Lite's selfie. Overall, I think that the Realme U1's selfie camera performance is better than the 10 Lite. So if you want to buy a phone just based on the selfie performance, I think that the Realme U1 is slightly better than the 10 Lite. But if you like the smaller form factor on the Honor 10 Lite, that could also serve your purpose as far as selfies are concerned. So that was my full review of the Honor 10 Lite. This is the part 2 of the review. If you want to see the part 1, that should be in a card here somewhere. But you know what did you guys think about the Honor 10 Lite? Do let us know in the comment section below. Until next time, this is Ershad from Mr. Phone signing off. Goodbye.